Okay, so according to the Center for Disease Control and Poison, the suicide rates for African American children have went up 71% overall and 64% for children under 18, black youth to be exact. Now, suicide rates are at an all-time high. Not too many people seem concerned, but I am, so I decided to speak up. I know that I can't be the only one that cares. We have to be more conscious of how we raise our youth. I mean, no disrespect to the parents. Yes, I am aware that I currently don't have any of my own. Our children shouldn't have to heal from their childhoods, but I did. And I know there are many others that had to too. Now, fortunately, I was resilient and pretty tough, and I can only speak from my perspective. And from what I'm seeing, I'm honestly getting pretty fed up. Not every child will know that they need to heal before they've reached a point in their life and they've done substantial damage. Now, from my experience, speaking to a therapist that can't relate, they want to put you on a tons of pills and they have no type of sympathy. And honestly, that doesn't really help. And then watching a parent try to hold together a broken relationship causes damage in future relationships while not paying attention to the child and seeing how it affects them emotionally is damaging. Even if you think it doesn't bother them, and when you ask about it and they say it doesn't, I promise that it does. Dragging a child into your argument is also something that is not healthy, and it's avoidable. Even if you think they are old enough. That's like you trying to make them choose between who they love the most when it isn't actually their ordeal. I understand you may be going through a lot, but the child didn't ask to be here. When your child tries to talk to you, I promise the most inappropriate reactions that'll make them feel some type of turmoil inside are yelling and shouting and telling them to shut up and telling their family members all of their business. You will not like the end result because I promise they'll resent you. And then later on, they'll be used to how they feel and you notice something's wrong with them, or maybe not. Some are very good pretenders because I know that I was. Bottling up your emotions and finding ways to cope is something that they'll be good at. For example, smoking weed, doing drugs, partying, and drinking alcohol. You're wondering why they're doing these things or why they isolate themselves and rarely come to visit, why their attitudes are so bad when they're just depressed. Then having to go to school and deal with other kids that are also broken. Everyone is going through something. Struggles shouldn't be compared. Everybody handles pain differently. Emotional intelligence doesn't seem to be a common trait in our community. Then the stigma about going to a therapist really has to stop. It's not a crime for someone to talk about their emotions. This goes for not just women, men too. Take care of your mind. It's sacred. Your mental health is important. People's opinions really aren't. I haven't found one for men, but there is therapyforblackgirls.com. And I'm sure that they take male clients. If you are male and you feel uncomfortable talking to a woman, search on Google. Unlike family and friends, therapists are held to confidentiality laws, and your business will not be all over the streets. Now be you and speak your truth. Someone has to speak up for the youth. Because those crime rates that I talked about at the beginning, they're ridiculous. And it seems like they're only getting worse.